Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, I have 20 amazing, don't count them, Amazon tool deals to share with you. Everything's going to be linked down below, and I checked every one of these before starting the video, so they all work. Price is valid, promo codes, coupons, everything working right now. It doesn't mean it'll work 5 minutes from now, 5 hours from now, 5 days from now, or 5 weeks from now, but damn it, it works right now. Okay, so we got that. Also, hey, make sure to subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications. You'll be the first to know when amazing deals come out. And of course, the bell ringers get the best deals because things do tend to get canceled, get killed, and go out of stock. So they're all going to be linked down below. Now, before I actually get into this deal, I want to just bring your attention over to another page. Hold on. This is what I was looking for. By the way, make sure to enter the giveaway. You can get a cordless leaf blower, an O-light flashlight, and other amazing items. I'll link that down below as well. So over on the apparel deals page, I just want to draw your attention to this because it feels like it's a pretty damn good deal. This Nautica Blue for Men, I'm not even going to try and say that. It's cologne, okay? Let's just be normal people about this. It's cologne, okay? Normally $36.99. It's on sale for $12.15. But if you sign up for subscribe and save, there is a 40% discount. So it ends up being about $6 because I think there was actually a 45% discount. There's a 5% coupon or so. I don't know what it is, but it ends up being about $6 and change after it's all said and done. And then if you don't actually want it, you don't actually want to do the subscribe and save thing, after it ships, you can cancel subscribe and save. You got to wait till after it ships. But really good deal there. It's not going to make it in time for Christmas unless you have some people you celebrate a little late with. And then just super quick, since we're here, there was an Adidas shirt for $10, some Lee pants at $16.54, some Adidas pants at $14, and Fandy. I actually have bought 3 or 4 of their shirts. They're pretty decent. $25.99 and then 50% off, so only $12.99. And there was different colors and sizes obviously available for that. Okay, let's get back to this first deal. 24 volt air compressor, tire inflator, portable for car, cordless air pump, 150 psi by Amorat. It's 70% off, so normally $89.99, which is a little bit too much. It's not a brand I'm totally familiar with, but it does have 240 reviews and 4 out of 5 championship belts. So, it should be pretty good, but I would be interested, you might want to do a little research, if they have other tools under that brand name that use the same battery platform, because it would be kind of neat if they had a few other things you could go with it. But you're getting all the little adapters, so you can inflate all sorts of things in addition to your tires. And of course, we love a cordless version, makes things all handy-dandy. Normally, $89.99, we have a 50% promo code and a 20% coupon. And of course, you guys know that on Amazon, both of those discounts come off the top. We don't take 50% and then take $45 and take 20% off the $45. Both of these are going to come off of $90, so I believe you're in the 20s somewhere when it's all said and done. A really nice deal for a cordless inflator. Here we have a couple of deals by Lego. They save 50% off on the outdoor power equipment. First, we have these cordless pruning shears. They're normally $69.99, but we have a 45% promo code and a 5% coupon. So you're going to pay $34.99. Comes with the battery, and it's a 2 amp hour battery. And the thing is, I have the DeWalt cordless version of these, and I love them. I think they are really amazing, and I'm pretty much shocked at the thickness of a branch that they can cut through. Like, it will for sure take your fingers off. So be very careful with it. But boy, is it better than actually squeezing pruning shears. I mean, especially if you're an older demographic, like I'm getting to be, you can really appreciate something like this. So my point is, this is really cheap. The DeWalt one's a fairly expensive tool, but it would be nice to just get this, see how you like it, and hopefully this one is just fine and it works great for you and you don't have to worry about it. But if you like the concept, but maybe this one's not as strong, or just for whatever reason, it may give you confidence that you would also enjoy having the DeWalt one. But $34.99 is a really good deal. And then this other one, using the same battery platform, we have the hedge trimmer, which is my favorite tool on the planet. There's nothing better than a hedge trimmer, and the National Hedge Trimmer Association decrees that I say that anytime I talk about a hedge trimmer, because if you say anything bad about a hedge trimmer, the hedge trimmer mafia comes after you. Just try and say it and see what happens to you. $65.99 and then 42% promo code and an 8% coupon, so that is 50% off of that as well. Of course, on Amazon, if you wanted to use those are two different promo codes. It would have to be two separate orders, but of course, Prime members, probably at that price point, everybody will get free shipping on those. But it would get you two batteries with both of those tools, so it is kind of nice to do both of them. Here we have the Power Tool Organizer. These things have been incredibly popular throughout the whole year. Wall-mounted organizer, holds 4 drills, all sorts of other stuff. This is by Zoe, and it is 60% off. Normally $39.99. There's a 30% promo code and a 30% coupon on the page. So about $14, $16, something like that, whatever the public school math tells you it is. Now, I really like these. I have a couple of them by different brands, but there's 500 different brands making these at this point. And for like one of my setups, I have all my tools hanging up, and then I have the chargers on the top shelf. I don't have a 3-shelfer, but I would probably put chargers and batteries and then tools, and that would come out pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of these little side things. I think they're like an afterthought that they just added on to try and make more utility out of it. I would never hang my screwdrivers or pliers there on a permanent basis. But still, the rest of it I really like, and that's a pretty good deal. Here we have a digital multimeter, 6,000 count voltage meter with non-contact voltage, and all this other stuff that we don't have to read. This is by Venn Lab, and it is 40% off. Got a nice big digital screen that should be easy on the eyes, which is previously mentioned, I'm starting to appreciate. $19.99. There's a 30% coupon on the page and a 10% promo code, so 40% off of that guy. $12? I believe that makes it $12. Pretty good deal for a little multimeter. Flashlight. Everyone loves a good flashlight. High lumens rechargeable super bright flashlight by Relibo. 50% off. Now I did edit the title. Normally I just copy and paste, but it's out here. It says 250,000 lumen. I think they're liars, so I at least took it out of my title. Nothing I can do about this title. $27.98. I really like it. Comes with a handy dandy case. Get the batteries, rechargeable, and then 50% off. So you're only paying $14 for it. Nice, cheap, high-powered flashlight. One thing I like about the LED stuff is the prices have come down drastically. So yes, you can pay up for more expensive ones like Olight, and there's a million flashlight companies out there. But for someone who just needs a bright light and you're not like a aficionado of the flashlights, these things work really well. And if you happen to lose it or break it or something, you only paid $14 for it. It's not like a $100 Olight. You'd be a little pissed if you broke that one. Another amazing item. I love these things. 3.5-inch night vision goggles, 4K infrared binoculars, 4,000 milliamp hours, so it's rechargeable. We got the night vision scope. 32 gigabytes for both photo and video, and you got a 10x digital, make sure you know digital zoom as opposed to optical. This is by Wish Betty, and it is 50% off. Another item that the price has dropped a ton over the last year, 2 years. The first one I got, the original price was well over $200, maybe $250 or something. And now look at $129.99, and then there's a 50% coupon, so you're only going to pay $65 for this, and they are really cool. It's basically like looking at a camera screen, except for, it's like a black and white image on the other side. And then, being able to take pictures and record videos. I actually have one where you can't do that. I think you can take pictures, but you definitely can't do videos. Maybe you can't do either, because I have a couple of these now. But anyway, it's definitely a benefit when you can take the pictures and record stuff, because if you see something cool, you gotta share it on the gram. Well, probably on TikTok. You gotta share it on TikTok. Black & Decker electric cold water pressure washer, 1600 max PSI. Now this is only $57.79 right now on Amazon, which is just a stupid cheap deal for a electric pressure washer. And you can see Tool Nut and Tool Up both have them double the price. Both have it double the price at $109. You really gotta temper your expectations for something like this. Generally, I don't like a pressure washer that's not like a cart style where it has wheels and you can roll it around and have hopefully some type of hose or cable management, because I had one similar to this years ago, and it was such a pain in the ass, because you got the water hose going in, you got the water hose going out, you got the power thing, and then you got the the item itself, and you're waddling around trying to carry all this, and it kind of sucks. So just know that, I mean, you're only paying $50 for it. It'll be great for like siding and washing your car, cleaning off a patio or driveway or something. Like you can do all that stuff. You just it's gonna suck to carry it around. Now it does say it has a 35-foot power cord and a 20-foot hose. Just keep in mind if your car is 14 feet or something, you're not getting all the way around that without moving this thing. Like you're going to do a side, you're going to have to move it. You're going to do a little bit more, you're going to have to move it. And of course, you could get a longer hose with it. But it's just know what you're getting. $57 though, still a good deal on it. It's not the best pressure washer in the world. 3-piece adjustable wrench set. You got the 6, the 8, and the 10. Adjustable shifter movable spanner set by Max Power. Wasn't that Homer Simpson's name? Didn't he change his name to Max Power in an episode? I wonder if they had any idea of that at all, or if it was just a coincidence. Kind of like Max Power. 40%. Boy, The Simpsons used to be good in the 90s. Now it's just total trash. Is it even still on anymore? I couldn't tell you. $17.49. We almost get to cut that in price in half. You're going to pay like $10 for that. 3-piece set at $3.50-ish. So that is really good. Boy, I hope that stops dinging over there. Not a fan of adjustable wrenches in general. Boy, that's back-to-back items where I'm not really a fan. I mean, okay. It's just adjustable wrenches kind of suck. I know some people love them. Some people use them all the time. Like, nah. I just want the wrench that actually fits the bolt that I'm trying to take off. Not the one where I'm got this makeshift goofy screw thing going on. Because it's going to mess it up. And then it's going to slip off and I'm going to punch something with my knuckles and it's going to bleed and be a bad day. Now here's one that I actually really like. Crossline laser level rechargeable 100-foot green beam self-leveling vertical horizontal. This is by Apex Forge. And it says 360-degree magnetic pivoting base. So it's 50% off. Normally $38.99. Now that's an on-page coupon, so you're going to be under $20. We've seen a couple of these. Also, look at it has a little target guy. So this guy, it's got a kickstand on the back. It also has a magnet on the back, so you can put it on something, or obviously the kickstand works as like a picture frame. You can set it up. And when the green beam hits that, it gets extremely bright. It gets much brighter. Whatever happens to it, I don't know the science behind that, but it gets a lot brighter. So it's easier to see the beam. And of course, it's a small spot, but at least gets you lined up so you know where it's at. But anyway, in general, you're always paying more when it's a rechargeable battery as opposed to disposable battery with the lasers like this. And then you always want green over red. It's easier to see. It always costs more to get a green one. So you have two really good upgrades. It's not a 360, which would probably be preferable, but you'd have to pay a lot more to get a 360. You're not getting one that's 360 degrees for under $20. That's just not going to happen. Car OBD2 scanner, diagnostic tool, engine fault code reader. Now, before I even get to the price of this, just think in your head, how much would you pay for this one? How much would you pay for it? Harbor Freight has one that's very similar. This only has 2 buttons. You have an enter button and you have a scroll button. That's it. So this thing, I mean, it works for any OBD2 car, right? Anything after 96. But it's not a full featured thing, right? It has 2 buttons. You can scroll, you can read codes, you can erase codes. That's what you're doing. But look at that. Normal price, $21.99. That's a little high because it doesn't do anything, and OBD2 scanner prices have come down a little bit. You could get a decently functioning one for around that price, especially when we find promo codes and coupons. But look at here. We're taking 70% off of that. We have a 40% promo code and a 30% coupon. So you end up being around $6 for the OBD2 scanner. So on one hand, okay, it's not the greatest one, obviously. Let's not look. Like the person who tries to sell you that this is the best OBD2 scanner, they're blowing their cover, okay? It's not the greatest, but it should work. And it can get your light turned off if you need the engine light turned off. It can tell you what code's popping up if you got a code, which is why you would need it in the first place. So it can do the basics, right? And it's very cheap. I cannot imagine finding one less than $6. Garage tool organizer, 300-pound max load capacity, wall mount yard garden storage rack organizer. You're getting 6 adjustable hooks and 3 rails. This is by Vavor, and it is 45% off. Now, I got to tell you guys how happy I am that Vivor exists, okay? And not only because they have given me free stuff. Yes, they have given me several items for free, but it's actually been like 6 months or so since they've given me anything for free. So come on, Vivor, where are you at? No, actually, the last time they offered, I didn't want anything. So that's probably why they haven't offered it anymore. The point is, they have a ton of stuff. They have such a wide array. You can get like a commercial ice cream machine, or on the automotive page right now, I have a speed bump. You can put in your driveway or something. Like they go from speed bump to commercial equipment and everything in between. And it's actually decent prices. Sometimes the prices are a little high if you don't have a promo code or something. But when we can get promo codes, we get coupons, which I'm still talking to them about that so they can send over promo codes and stuff because I'm trying to get more out of them, you know? Because I do really like this. I mean, $31.99, it's, like I said, a little higher than I'd like. But by the time we take almost half of that, you're at like $16. Boy, that's a really good deal for that. You just mount it up on the wall. You can hang up all your stuff. And I really like this style better than, I don't know if you've seen the other ones that are like a galvanized steel with like hooks that are the steel was stamped out and they bend. And, I don't know how to describe it anyway. Those ones suck. One, they're sharp. All the edges, there's a million sharp edges on it. And they're terrible. Where this, I would prefer very much so. So really liking the Vivor deals that we've been seeing. Hopefully that keeps up. Next up, one of my favorite items of all time, the Car Jump Starter 2000 amp peak, 18,000 milliamp hour portable jump starter for 8-liter gas, 7-liter diesel. This is by NY's, and it is 50% off. Normally $69.99. We have a 35% promo code and a 15% coupon, makes it $34.99. Another one of the items where the prices have just dropped drastically. They have just totally tanked, and in our favor, in a realm of inflation and all these prices going up, a box of cereal is like $6 now. It's ridiculous. But these LED stuff, there's a couple of different items, have really tanked. A lot of things with batteries in it, the cost of these batteries have just aren't what they used to be, which is in our favor. It should be in every vehicle on the road. You never know when you could hit a dead battery and hit a dead battery. Yeah, hit it. You never know when you're going to get a dead battery, and this boy will really save your ass. Quick sidebar, if I may. Last year, maybe 2 years ago, Tack Life. Remember Tack Life? They got banned from Amazon because they were soliciting fake reviews, but that's not the point. The point of it was they came out with a Christmas commercial a couple of years ago promoting one of their portable power stations. It was on like Pluto TV and those streaming services. And it was an old man and this girl, and they were going to like a Christmas party, and they had the portable jump starter they were bringing with them. And they're on the way there, and their truck dies on the way. So then they get out and use the jump starter to jump start it, and they finish their trip. And I'm thinking, that's not how it works. You probably have a bad alternator, which this isn't going to help you with. And then you think about how many people went into the creation of that. Like, it's a Chinese company, but they looked like American. I don't actually remember if there was any talking in the commercial or not, or if it was just music and like you watched them. But you know what I mean? Like, no one along the way said, "Hey, that's not how this product works." Figure that there was a lot of money probably spent on that, or at least enough that someone should have known what they were selling. Wood router, 1.25 horsepower, 800 watt compact wood trim router, combo tool with the plunge and a fixed base. You got 6 variable speeds, 1/4 and 5/16 collets. Another Vivor deal. Look how amazing this price is. Okay, $62.99 isn't a bad price for that. Not a bad price. I mean, I wouldn't buy it at $62.99, but you're not getting a screw job at $62.99. But then we're going to take 40% off of that. It's supposed to go through January 6th. Ooh. I shouldn't even said that out loud. I just got demonetized just for saying it. God damn it. $62.99. 40% off. Let's move on. It's a good price, though. And you're getting both bases. Cordless soldering station. Okay, this deal and the next deal we talked about somewhat recently, but I think it's really good, and I just wanted to point it out for any people who didn't see it the first time around or whatever. Cordless soldering station. We got the DeWalt compatible electric digital LCD display. This is by Wise High, and it's 45% off. So we've had a bunch of these tools lately that work on your DeWalt batteries, and I love it. I love it. Because we already got the batteries, we already got the chargers, and it's a lot of tools that DeWalt doesn't make themselves, or maybe DeWalt does make it, but DeWalt's version is 20 times more expensive, and especially if it's something you don't want to use all the time, like, hey, I solder, but I only solder once a month, so I don't need to. And I don't think DeWalt even makes a soldering station. If they do, that's news to me. Hart does, though. No, Hart's is a rotary. Yeah, they might have a solder too. Anyways, let's not get off base here, because I'm extremely focused, as you can tell. The point is, if you don't have to use it all the time, why pay for a $200 tool if you can get like a $20 version, right? $49.99 is the regular price, but then we have a Prime member discount, which you'll have to open up the Prime page to see that, or the Amazon page to see your Prime price if you're a Prime member. Then we have a 30% promo code and a 15% coupon. So that's almost 50% off. So that's $25 even if you're not a Prime member. Now, if you are a Prime member, and I don't remember, this was posted, let's see, on the this was posted yesterday, and I don't remember. But the discounts come off the Prime price. So if the Prime price is $40, then you're taking 30% off 40, and you're taking 15% off 40. And then basically the same thing here, except for it's a mini chainsaw, same company, 45% off. It's DeWalt compatible. Started out at $70. And after both of those discounts, you'll be $37.49-ish. Comes with the extra chain. It's an 8-inch one, but the 8-inch bar, though, on that, that's big. Some of them are 4, some are 6. I don't know if I've seen another one that's the little handheld guy that's 8. Anyway, just be careful with it. Don't cut your hand off or anything. I mean, if you get those pruners that we talked about earlier and you end up with losing a finger, at that point, just take the whole hand. You got tools for both of them, I guess. Uh-oh. Gotta hit a button here. There we go. 3-pack, 45-liter. Not sure how big that is because I'm an American and we use America here. So I don't know. That's a gallon. That's 500 gallons. Is it a pool? I don't know. Collapsible storage bins with lids. Stackable utility crates with handles. 50% off. Normally $52.99. Now see what I mean by sometimes their original price is a little bit too much. Putting a little too much on that, all right? A little too spicy. But now it's 50% off, so then only $26 and you're getting 3 of them. Now, it would help having some perspective of how big 45 liters is, but I don't, so I don't know. Maybe it's a shoebox. Got some paintbrushes. This is by Work Pro. It's a 5-piece professional flat and angle sash paintbrush. Wood handles, 40% off. Normally $12.99. We almost cut that in half. Be like, what, $7-ish? Hard to beat that for some paintbrushes. Cordless electric scissors, 4-volt electric mini cutter, carpet and cardboard cutter, replaceable blade, rotary cutter by Snap Fresh. And it is 40% off. Normally $40. I'm going to take $16 off of that for the 40%. Then we have a $4 coupon, which rounds it out to a $20 discount, which means we pay $19.99 for this guy. Now, I don't own the Snap Fresh one, but I have a skill version that I've probably had for nearly 10 years, and I used to use it every day, and I love it. It is an amazing little cutting tool because I used to have to cut boxes every single day. Shipping things, weight, size of the box matter. You want to make it as light and small as you can because that is money, okay? So I used to cut down all sorts of boxes, and using a razor knife really sucks. This thing is like butter, just zzz, zzz, and you just go right through it. So if you have any need for cutting boxes, also I'll give you a little tip. Maybe I should do a video on this sometime, although I don't know if enough people care. There's a little guide here with a lip at the bottom, And if you let the one side of your cardboard ride this edge, the inner lip right there, and then just cut a straight line, if you have two flaps overlapping each other and then you're riding the rail of one, it'll give you a perfect seam where they match up, where then you remove the piece you cut off and you lay them down, and it just gives you a perfect line that matches up exactly, and then you can put your tape over it when you're making your flaps. Really like it. I think also I've seen people use it for like fabric. Maybe I've seen people use it for cutting fabric. And I'm sure it can cut other things. I mean, it said carpet here. Also, the one I have, I've never changed the blade, and it says it's like self-sharpening somehow, and I don't know. This one doesn't say that, so I don't know if it has that kind of mechanism or not. But the one I have, which is discontinued, by the way, so I can't even link it to you, which is a shame. Why discontinue an amazing product like that? Another Vivor deal. We got the electric winch, 3,000 pound load capacity steel rope winch, 3/16-inch, 39-foot ATV UTV winch, wireless handheld remote, 4-way fair lead. It's 50% off. Starts out at $82. You're going to pay $41 after the discount. It's an amazing little deal. And I really want this. I already have a, was it 13,000 pound Vivor winch on the front of the Jeep because they gave it to me for free. But I got a little flatbed trailer, and I think, man, it would be amazing to put this on the trailer to help, like, yank stuff up on that thing. Jeez. How many times has that done that? Leave me alone, people. I'm busy. Got important business I'm doing. So anyway, $41. Really like that deal. Happy about that. Here we got a Flissa deal. It's a 3-piece lighter tool set, windproof, flameproof, windproof, flameless, USB rechargeable lighters, waterproof LED headlamp, 5 light modes. You're also getting the 12-in-1 multi-tool plier, and it's all 50% off. So you're going to get all that for just $9.99. I mean, that's more than $10 worth of fun right there. And it's 3 Christmas gifts. Can you imagine that? Just, I probably won't be here in time for Christmas. But just think what you could have done. Think of what could have been. You can save until next year. Break up the set. No one's ever going to know. You get a headlamp. You get a little multi-tool. You get a lighter. Amazing. Christmas shopping done. But seriously, it's a really good deal. I mean, for $10 to get all 3 of those pieces, I'm happy about it. And these little electric lighters are kind of cool. That's what I use most of the time. I got a little gooseneck one that I like. You got to keep the electrode things clean, though. If you let gunk get all over that, they'll kill themselves. It doesn't work out very well. It'll break. So you do got to make sure you keep that clean. All right, guys, that is it. That is all of the amazing deals. I think it was 20. It was close to 20. I didn't count. I kind of looked, and I thought, you know what, that looks like 20. And 20 sounds good. It's a nice round number. So it could have been 15. It could have been 30. I don't know. But I think it was 20. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like. Subscribe for a nice subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.